Welcome back to Superstarglam. My name is Janice, and in this video I am sharing with you this haul. I'm creating with you this full face of makeup using all products that I have hauled. I will also show you at the end any products that I didn't get to use but that I did haul. If you like these types of videos from reviews to tutorials, then this is a channel for you. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Also click the little notification bell, that way you're alerted every time I upload a video. And if you're interested in this video, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's just get started. We have a lot of goodies to get through. This is the e.l.f. primer. I have tried it out once already. It does feel very grippy, like it's a thicker consistency. So it's just supposed to make your foundation last longer. It does say that it has skin-loving ingredients like hyaluronic acid for skin that looks and feels its best. Has a slight little tackiness feeling, which I don't mind. I happen to see this one was on Macy's website and it intrigued me. It's The Sponge by the Makeup Eraser, and it's supposed to be the first ever machine washable makeup sponge. I just got it in the mail. I think that these crevices were just from packaging, so I don't think that it's supposed to have those indentations. So I'm pretty sure as I use it that will go away. So it has like a flat bottom. It's like a traditional dome, and then it has a flat side, and then it goes into a point. I do like the idea of having the flat side because you could really go in under the eye and in the inner corner with the point. So I'm interested to try that out. It does come with a little container, which that's kind of what caught my eye. I like the idea of having it enclosed. I thought it was going to be for traveling purposes, but once I got it, I realized what it is. It screws together, you throw in the sponge, and then you just throw it in the washer, and it's supposed to wash. I'm interested to see how that works. It retails for $18, so it's not any more cheaper than a beauty blender. But if it works really well and machine washable, I feel like it might be a little better. I mean, we'll see. I'm just trying it out. This is basically first impression. One of my purchases was the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream, the Beauty Blur Balm Foundation. I do have a review on this foundation. I'll put it in the card right here, but I'll also link it down below in case you wanted to check it out. So since I've already tried that one, the only other foundation that I have purchased is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And check out my channel because a review will be coming on this foundation. I hope I have the right shade. The shade I got is 2Y36. I'm going to first go in with the bottom part of the sponge. There's another sponge that's this color, and I think it's the e.l.f. sponge. And it kind of reminds me of that consistency. And that one was my favorite one, except that I don't use it as often because my little guy who loves beauty sponges gets a hold of them and then bites the crap out of my sponge, so then I can't really use it. But I like the shape, the flat part of this sponge. And so far, I'm really liking this foundation. I love that I have a small little space right here. I love that I could squeeze the sponge and get in there without getting it all over my hairline. And just so you know, the fact that I went in with a third layer, around the nose area, which is usually my problem area, it still looks really good. Doesn't look heavy at all. So concealer, I've been talking about this concealer. This would probably be my third or fourth time using this concealer. It's the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. It's really good. I've been using it and I really love how it looks. It has like the coverage, but because it has the coverage, it still blends out really nicely and doesn't look dry or cakey under the eye. Yeah, I love how it leaves behind the coverage, the tone without, and it like blends out nicely on the skin, giving you the coverage but without looking heavy on the skin. Okay, so far I'm really liking this sponge. Okay, for setting powder, I have the One Size Translucent setting powder, but I've had this for a while. I really do like it, so that's what I'm going to use to set that concealer. I do have a powder. It's a powdered foundation. Oh boy, I forgot I had that. So it is the e.l.f. the Camo Powder Foundation. Lately, I haven't really been liking the powder foundations. Like L'Oreal came out with their viral foundation and I did not like it. It was not good. So I'm just going to use a little bit. I didn't really like the tone of this one. I felt like it was a little kind of pink tone. What is the shade? It is light to 80 neutral, but we'll see. And I'll just use this to lightly set that foundation, which, to be honest with you, it dried down nicely, so I don't even think it really needed. But I bought it, so might as well use it. I do have to try it on its own. It's not bad, but maybe I should have not done so many layers of this foundation, because I am starting to feel like it's getting a little too heavy. And it definitely has nothing to do with this powder foundation. It's just me having gone with so many layers of the foundation. I have two setting sprays. One is from e.l.f. It's the Stale Night Microfine Setting Mist. And I got the Plump Finish with Electrolytes Mixed Setting Spray from NYX. I've already tried the e.l.f. one and I like it. I don't know if it's an all-nighter, but I do like it. So let me try the NYX one. And I'm just going to apply it now because I wanna soak up all that powder that I've applied. Smells so good. It shed out specks. Yeah, my skin looks good and full coverage. I'm gonna go in with this gel cream contour, liquid gel contour in the shade Medium Tan Warm 50 from the KVD line. I don't know that I know that I hauled it, but I don't know that I have used it here on my channel yet, except for a video I just recently did. But I've hauled this a while ago. And it's like a very lightweight formula that I don't think there's a problem with me using it with powder. Like, I still think it blends out nicely. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm really enjoying this sponge. For bronzer, I picked up the Glow Wish by Huda Beauty Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in the shade 02 Medium. And I've mentioned before that I love when companies create a smaller version of their full size. So I'm going to go in with my brush. I'm bringing it all the way up to my cheeks because I realized that I don't have a blush. Okay, so I love the product. It looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't look powdery at all. It just melts really, really nicely. I'm not sure though I am in love with the tone. I'm definitely going to have to try this again and maybe try it out with my go-to products, because I don't know if it's just pulling a little bit more reddish, and if that's the case, I don't like red tone bronzers. I prefer, again, neutral bronzer. And I'm really picky when it comes to my bronzer. Like, it has to have the right tone. I don't even like it too golden or too warm looking. I prefer a neutral or more of a cool tone bronzer. So again, it could be that that's the tone of it, or it could be just a mixture of so many products that I have on my face right now. So I'm not going to knock it right away. I definitely need to try that a little bit more to see if I like it or not. Another item that I got is from Dominique Cosmetics. I've been actually wanting to try her line. She was at Sephora. I think she is no longer there, if I'm not mistaken, or could be wrong. But she is at Nordstrom's. Is that right? I think it's right. If not, I will correct it. But I got her stuff from Nordstrom's. She has her transition palette, which I really did want to get, and I'm glad that that was offered there. So I did get that. And then I got this, which this is called the Skin Gloss. It's an all-over skin enhancer, and it's in the shade Golden Dew. It's like a cream. I swatched it, and on the back of my hand, it looks so good. So I definitely am excited to try this out. So I'm going to try it with a brush. Ooh, this is nice. Gives you like a glass, like it's not shimmery whatsoever. You barely see any of the glitter. But since it's like a balm, it's totally glossy. It's like in the name, the glossy. Ooh, it melts so nicely in the skin. I don't know if you could tell. Ooh, imagine trying this out without all this packed on makeup on almost a bare skin, just to give you that nice little glow without the powdery effect. Okay, I have, I think I have 4 palettes that I picked up. This is the one I was talking about from Dominique Cosmetics. So it's supposed to be like a transition palette that you can use these shades in multi ways. So it's a multi-use eye and face palette. I wonder if this actually would be a really good video. Like I can put it to the challenge to see how many products I can replace by just using this one palette. I don't know. We'll see. I might do that. Then they have at Sephora the one size palette on sale. And I didn't want to be like from Tati Beauty, her palette, where I kept putting it off saying like, oh, I'll get her palette later, I'll get it later. And then later now is like never, because her company went out of business, so I can never purchase it. So that's what I wanted to do in support of Patrick Starr and his first eyeshadow palette. I definitely wanted to have it, most importantly, as like from a collector standpoint, I definitely wanted to have that from him. And then the last palette that I picked up was the one from Becky G. Now I'm a little confused. I remember her launching her makeup company and coming out with all these different products, and one of them was the eyeshadow palette, which I'm assuming is this one. I don't know, and I think that maybe now she released a newer eyeshadow palette that's a different version of it. And if that's so, then I am all confused, and I thought this was her newest palette. I also am confused because I don't remember where she first launched, if she's been launching at Ulta all this time, and I just don't remember. Anyways, the point is that this is the palette I got. It's the I Am palette, and it's pretty neat. The mirror is magnetic and pops off, so it's nice. But like I said, I'm kind of bummed. I mean, I'm excited that I have a palette from her line, but now I want to get my hands on the newest one. All to say that I have all these palettes and I don't know which one to use. I also have the Gwen Stefani. I've already done a video on this one. I don't know if I posted it yet, but it will be coming. It looks like this, and she has different quads and different color combinations. This one is the Just a Girl. Oh, I also have the Wet Color Icon. I think this is a new color combo, and these you can never go wrong. These are definitely good quality, affordable, nice. Also for the eyes, I picked up these that are the Makeup Revolution, the graphic liners. This one is in the shade Bright Babe, and this one is in Pastel Dream. And I have to tell you, I have swatched these before, and they're awesome. Like, they literally are water activated and they're really bright. They're like really true to their color. And there's, I think, 2 other color combos. Yeah, now I'm overwhelmed because I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I also picked up this Vera Mona brush cleaner, and I definitely wanted to try it out because I have tried the one from Cinema Secrets. So I want just to try it out and see if it works just as good. It is, I believe it's cheaper. I'm not sure. So I'm going to start it off like I always started off with priming my eyes with Prolong Wear Paint Pot. Yes, I got it right. I think I made a decision. I have a video coming up with the Gwen Stefani palette. I'm definitely trying to figure out how I'm going to do that video, that challenge video using this palette. I definitely want to review of this palette, even though I know it's not new, but I just still want to do it anyways. So that just leaves this one. It's just pointless for me at this point to review it because it has been in the market for so long that I'm just going to dig into this one. The Patrick Star Visionary Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to start with Suede. And this will definitely be the transition. There's another called Taupe of My Game. Let's try it. I'm going to try it on the same brush, going over it to help blend that out. Ooh, that shade Mango. That looks nice. Oh, I didn't even see that one. That definitely could have been the transition. So I'm just going to go over it just because that's such a pretty color. So I'm going to take the shade Booked. And this is like a really nice, like almost like a terracotta color, but like a little more subdued. Oh, but it has pigment. Look at this. I just barely tapped it one time and look at the pigment. When you didn't know you needed a palette. I'm going to go in with Brownie. And if the other ones were pigmented, I'm pretty sure this one's pretty intense. I'm actually going to cut the crease. So that's why I want this whole gradient of colors. Because this is the only thing that's going to peek through once I cut the crease. I don't want this video to be longer than it already is, so I'm just going to speed up through this eye look and I'll come back and finish up this look. Casey, I don't wanna buy you drugs. Like you so much better when you're not fucked up. Boy, you're just a little too much like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Casey, I don't wanna fall in love. Okay, so I decided to go in with all matte. I haven't done this all matte look in a really long time, and I'm actually enjoying this. No glitter, no nothing. For mascaras, I did get the new MAC mascara, the MAC Stack. It says it's infinite build volume and lengthening mascara. Super Stack Mega Brush, our bigger brush for instant volume at first swipe. I am blessed to have good lashes. I do love both volume and lengthening, but I find that there's really not a mascara that actually does both. So I typically will have like a combo, like one for giving me volume and thickening, and then the other one for the length. I don't know, I have high hopes. I'm loving the formula. Initial application, like, I don't know if you can see this. This is impressive. There's the fact that this is what it's doing right now. All I did was added a tiny coat, and it's already lifting my own lashes. I'm pretty blessed to have naturally long lashes, and typically I can make any mascara work, but I can tell how it's going to perform initially. You're either going to like this brush or you're not. It's like that silicone brush. So I like it because it's literally, I can feel it touching the root of my lashes. So it's working the product really well. I also tend to like this type of brush because it works for lengthening and separating the lashes. Okay, so this was just 2 coats. Haven't even dipped into the product, which I have done now. And let's see how many layers I can do before it starts clumping up and looking spider-like, which I don't like. I like my lashes to just be full and lengthening, but not clumpy and spider-looking. Yeah, 3rd coat applies nicely. Okay, this is what this is 4th. I never use a lash curler. I hate those. So I definitely rely on my mascara to give me the lift and curl. 4th layer, you can starting to see the clumps, but I'm really impressed. And if it doesn't transfer down, then definitely it's going to be my new go-to mascara. And I'm pretty loyal when it comes to my mascaras. Like if I find something that that works this good, then I'm pretty sure I will stick to it for a while. So far under these lights, I am kind of cooking. It is a little hotter today, but my skin looks really nice, especially like I said, since we did go in with a thicker layers of products. Let me do my brows. I don't have any new brow products, so I'm going to do my brows and then I'll come back and finish it off with the lips. Okay, so I picked up a new lip liner. This is from NYX Line Loud Lip Pencil. It's in the shade Total Baller. And I'm going to line my lips with this. I bought this shade of lip liner because my favorite one from LA Girl is almost out. It's the shade Cocoa, so it's like the perfect brown, and I think I found a replacement. I have tried the Gwen Stefani liquid lipstick. Do love that shade. I feel like that's going to be like my new go-to red when I do red, which is not often. But I also picked up glosses, and I'm not typically a gloss person, a gloss girl, but I don't know, I'm just trying out new stuff. So this is the L'Oreal, I don't even know what it is, but I'll put what the names are down in the description. This is like a pink rose color in the shade 40 Blissful Blush. Then I got this 2 L'Oreal glosses. Did I say? Oh, they're all 3 of them are L'Oreal. I got 2 L'Oreal Infallible Pro Gloss Plumps, and there's 2 different shades. 2 different shades. One is 609 Lucid Glow and 602 Sheer Blossom. So one's definitely more of like a glittery, peachy kind of color, and then the other one's a little more like almost like similar to this one, just a little bit lighter. So since I am kind of like neutral, I think I'm going to go with the peachy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually probably going to fill in with this lip liner even more, just so it's not a straight up gloss or a bright gloss. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, this turns out to be a really good combo because the darkness of the lip liner pulls the gold shimmer out of the gloss. I like it. Let me see. I'm going to quickly go through my products and see what I missed to share, which I do have a few things, like some skincare. And then I'll just quickly show you the rest of the stuff that I hauled. This is from the Ordinary, the salicylic acid 2% mask. I've heard really good things about this mask. Oh, I did mention this one. This one's the Plump Finish setting spray from NYX, but this is the one I haven't shown you, which is the e.l.f. All Night Micro Fine setting spray, and it is a fine mist. It's really nice. I picked up one of my favorite lashes. Look, anytime I need something dramatic, these are my favorite, and I picked these up. I think it was through Ulta, the Grand Glamour from Vegas Nay, the Allure Vegas Nay collection. So I really do love these. I did want to mention this. This is another new product. This is from Dry Bar Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. I haven't yet tried it, but I did want to mention that it is really nice when you purchase from certain retailers and they give you certain perks and benefits for shopping with them. And at this point, I used to love Sephora, but perks aren't really, they don't really get me excited. So Ulta's where I've been buying most of my products. Anything like drugstore, anything that I need that they have, I definitely get it from them. So I didn't know this, and this was the first time that I had gotten it, but this year, when the year started, they were offering, I guess, kind of like gifts for, I don't know, for continuing to be a member or for reaching the goal. I don't know what it was, but they had several different products, and one of them was, I think, like the It Cosmetics foundation brush. There was just several other different items, and this was one of the items. The brush was sold out because I would have gotten that one, but this one was the one that was available. So it's from Dry Bar, like I said, and it's a full size 5 fluoride ounce, or at least I think it's a full size, I'm pretty sure. So it was sent to me for free just for being a member or for spending a certain amount. Anyways, but I do appreciate that. Those are the little things that you appreciate. And if you are a member from Ulta, you also know that you do get other benefits and other perks, like, you know, every time you use your app, there's certain deals that go on, free products. And I think at the end of the day, the best benefit is that your points turn into cash. I mean, I can't beat that. So I definitely love that. But yeah, that was definitely my haul and me trying out most of the products that I hauled in a full face. There's definitely some standouts. I will definitely update on any of the products that I have hauled down in future videos. Also, stay tuned for all of the upcoming videos that I will be creating with some of these products. Other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.